everybody, it's Julie Marie and I'm here in the Protective Diet Test Kitchen and I'm super excited to use our bread maker whole wheat loaf. Thanks for making this, Jerry. In this Durban, South African street food recipe called bunny chow. And you can order this to go in a quarter loaf or a half loaf. And the way it's served, it was carry-out food. It was carry-away food. It's got a lot of history to this recipe. The story is kind of sad, but this recipe is still celebrated in South Africa. It's an Indian recipe, and the inside of the bread is cut out and saved. And then we cut the inside of this one out as well. I might as well do it. Jerry said he didn't want a whole half a loaf. You can order it in a half or a quarter. And he said, no, I'm not going to be able to finish that because we have a lot of corn tonight.
I already ate 5 cobs of corn.
Our neighbor made this corn fresh from Colorado. One of his relatives owns the local fruit stand in Santa Clara. So he got this corn and he had a family party and no one ate the corn. So he comes over with a big bowl of corn knowing we'll eat it.
That's right.
So this is a very important part of this dish. You've got to save this. So this is taken to go like this and the curry is added into the bread, hot curry. This is a nicely spiced curry for Jerry and I. And this is my first test run on this one. So this is probably going to be a fall-winter recipe, part of Protective Diet Education. And then you serve this with it and you dip that in there. And
no utensils, huh?
No utensils. You have to eat this with your hands. We've got to keep it real, keep it how they did it. But you can because we have a bowl, you can pour it up over top, make it look all pretty like that, and then scoop up the rest, and then you just tear the bread as you eat it, and you eat it with your hands. And I'm gonna, fancy it up a little, add a little more protection on a protective diet. We've got all this garden fresh cilantro. So
what about those things?
This? Oh yes.
Don't forget the ferments.
Yeah, we have to protective diet it up a little bit here, right? With our ruby rock kraut. This tang of this kraut goes so good next to anything spicy or anything savory. And then don't forget the probiotic pickled onions. Oh, Jerry, you're so lucky.
Yeah, I am.
And then here I have some cucumbers out of the garden. This is an Armenian cucumber, and I just wedged them up to cool this off in case it's a little too spicy. It's never too spicy for Jerry and I. And then on the side, we have our dry steamed kale. Don't forget about that recipe. It makes kale so easy to go down and delicious. There you go, Jerry. We're eating with our hands tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm super excited because we first saw bunny chow in San Diego. A bunch of our friends, this meetup group that we were a part of, they used to go out for bunny chow all the time and rave about it. And it was full of oil and meat and all the things. They do have a vegetarian version, but on a protective diet, we don't do any of that oil or the ghee. So now that we have this awesome loaf of bread, I can work on this curry to get it inside for you on a protective diet. Coming this fall, winter 2022 on a protective diet. Take care.
And best of health.
The best part of bunny chow is eating with your hands. I think that's what makes it really, really fun. Tastes great. It's a mess. It's a delicious mess. On a protective diet.